An authoritarianism expert expressed alarm Monday at the aggressive reactions from the crowd at the Republican National Convention when a bandaged Donald Trump entered the arena on Monday. Just days after Saturday's assassination attempt, Trump entered the convention with a bandaged ear as people in the crowd chanted, "Fight," and pumped their fists in unison. The scene was captured on video by radio host Dean Obeidallah and shared on X. Bone-chilling to see at #RNC convention people chanting, "Fight," in unison with one arm punching in the air. Instantly conjures up rallies from 1930s Germany. "There is no other way to put it," he wrote. The "fight" chant and fist pump is the same gesture Trump made to the crowd while being ushered off stage by the Secret Service after last Saturday's assassination attempt.
As you come on to the page, kindly hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. And don't forget to put on the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop the next video. Thank you.
Just the first step. Trump praises Judge Cannon ruling that throws out classified documents case. The former president is insisting that he should enjoy legal immunity in the name of national unity. Donald Trump is welcoming the dismissal of his classified documents cases, just the first step, insisting all efforts to hold him legally accountable be dropped in the name of unity. As we move forward in uniting our nation after the horrific events on Saturday, this dismissal of the lawless indictment in Florida should be just the first step, followed quickly by the dismissal of all the witch hunts, the January 6th hoax in Washington, D.C., the Manhattan DA's zombie case, the New York AG scam, fake claims about a woman I never met, a decades-old photo in a line with her then-husband does not count, and the Georgia, perfect, phone call charges, the former president wrote on his website, Truth Social. Trump went on to call the cases against him political attacks, baselessly insisting they were all products of Democrats manipulating the legal system. The Democrat Justice Department coordinated all of these political attacks, which are an election interference conspiracy against Joe Biden's political opponent, me, he wrote. Let us come together to end all weaponization of our justice system, and make America great again. Judge Aileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, dismissed the classified documents case against Trump on Monday, ruling that the appointment and funding of special counsel Jack Smith was unconstitutional. Trump was indicted last year for retaining national security documents in his Mar-a-Lago residence after his presidential term ended.
According to Wikipedia, Aileen Mercedes Cannon is a Colombian-born American lawyer who has served as a United States District Judge of the United States District Court for the Southern District of Florida since 2020.
Ben Ghiat is the author of Strongman, Mussolini to the Present, and has previously warned of the threat to democracy should Trump be elected for a second term. Authoritarian expert Ruth Ben-Ghiat, a history professor at New York University, was quick to condemn the scene. You know what to do, Americans. We can avoid this nightmare. Never become resigned or fatalistic. That's what they want, she wrote on X. In an interview with The Guardian on Saturday, Ben-Ghiat compared Trump's rise to that of both Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. She said that almost all authoritarians present democracy as the real tyranny, and they their own inimitable platform as the way to free the people. Any aggression that Trump does is because he's the defender of freedom, and the Democrat represents real tyranny, Ben-Ghiat said. So it's very seductive rhetoric, but it's an inversion, so that democracy becomes the threat and tyranny and fascism, or whatever we're calling Trumpism, becomes freedom, and that is how in history, we've gotten into situations where mass repression is hailed as something positive. After Saturday's rally, politicians across Washington, including President Joe Biden, have called on Americans to cool the political temperature. On Sunday, Trump called on people to stand united and show our true character as Americans in a Truth Social post. But Ben-Ghiat says such rhetoric from the former president is also concerning. The pivot delusion propaganda point has returned. Sorry, but Trump's idea of unity is everyone behind him or else, Ben-Ghiat commented on X. He tells his own supporters that if they vote for him and die, it will be worth it. No pivoting out of that. Neighbor saw Trump signs in front of Thomas Matthew Crooks' home before shooting. The FBI is still speaking to the gunman's neighbors and associates in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Investigators still don't know why Thomas Matthew Crooks, a registered Republican, tried to assassinate former President Donald Trump, despite accessing his phone, car and home. FBI officials spent Monday morning speaking with neighbors and those that knew Crooks, a 20-year-old who lived in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh's WTAE reported. Authorities have also accessed Crooks' phone and social media accounts, but say they have not found anything online that points to a motive. This guy is one of these almost invisible people that are out there, former FBI profiler Greg McCrary told NBC News. They're not on social media. They're not screaming or yelling about this or that. They're ruminating about it internally. Whatever it might be. And they just decide to do this, which scares the hell out of all of us in law enforcement. Crooks graduated from Bethel Park High School in 2022 and later attended Community College of Allegheny County. He worked as a dietary aide at a Bethel Park nursing home. Despite once donating $15 to a pro-Democratic Party political action committee in January 2021, Crooks later registered as Republican. Neighbors said they saw pro-Trump signs in the Crooks front yard as recently as a few months ago. There absolutely was MAGA supporting signs for a while, one of Crooks' neighbors, Kelly Little, told WTAE. She described him as a quiet, normal kid. Some of Crooks' high school classmates also described him as conservative and expressed their shock at Saturday's assassination attempt. I would almost put money on the fact that I probably had seen him wear a Trump shirt or something along the lines of that beforehand, which is why this is so shocking to me, Paige Updegraff told Pittsburgh public radio station WESA. He definitely was conservative. It makes me wonder why he would carry out an assassination attempt on the conservative candidate, another classmate, Max R. Smith, told Philadelphia Inquirer. Trump shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks' parents registered Pennsylvania professional counselors. Both of would-be Trump assassin Thomas Matthew Crooks' parents are social workers in Pennsylvania since 2002, records show. The parents of the 20-year-old who unleashed a barrage of gunfire toward former President Trump are licensed professional counselors through the Pennsylvania Social Work Board. Mary Elizabeth Crooks and Matthew Brian Crooks of Bethel Park are licensed as professional counselors, according to the Pennsylvania Department of State Licensing System Verification Service. The 20-year-old attempted assassin's parents both have active licenses, the service said. Both Mary and Matthew's licenses expire in February 2025, and they have been professional counselors since 2002, the records showed. Thomas's family home is now the subject of an ongoing FBI investigation after the shooting on Saturday at a Trump rally in Butler County, Pennsylvania. Crooks' motive in the shooting remains unclear. Records showed Crooks was registered as a Republican voter, but campaign finance reports also showed he gave $15 to a Progressive Political Action Committee on January 20, 2021, the day President Biden was sworn into office. Crooks' bullet grazed Trump's right ear and left firefighter Corey Comparator dead. An unidentified man answers the door at the home of 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, named by the FBI as the subject involved in the attempted assassination of former President Trump, in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, on July 15, 2024.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.